Hey guys, it's Valo, and today I'm going to be showing you how I achieved this look. And as you can see, it's a very, very dramatic glittery cut crease with warm undertones. I really, really like how this turned out. So if you would like to see how I achieved this look, definitely stay tuned and keep watching. But there's a little thing, I lost a little bit of footage in the early intro of my video before I even had begun doing my makeup, luckily. So I just did my primer, foundation, concealer, powder, and contour off camera because it was the same exact thing as my previous video. So yeah, little technical difficulties aside, let's get started with the glam. Okay, so my base is almost done. I left my baking under my eyes to catch any fallout from the eyeshadow since I'm gonna go pretty heavy on the eyeshadow today. And I was thinking of going for a very brown, neutral, warm toned smoky eye today since last week I did the crazy mermaidy look and I cannot look like an alien every single day. So I thought maybe let's tone it down a little bit. Let's do something a little more elegant, a little more, you know, wearable. So let's see what I come up with. So let's get started priming the eyes with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. And I want to just take a second to thank all of you guys for the amazing feedback I received on my comeback video. It honestly felt like Christmas mixed with my birthday with all the attention I was getting. And I cannot wait to make more and more videos and start grinding. And like, I'm so excited to be doing this today. And hopefully you guys are excited for what's to come as well. But for the time being, let's just concentrate on this makeup look. I'm just setting my Urban Decay Primer Potion with my face powder at the moment. So since I was thinking of going very warm toned with this eyeshadow look, I have a couple of eyeshadow palettes that would look very good for this, like the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. This is what the palette looks like on the inside, and as you can see, this half of the palette is very cool toned and this half of the palette is warm toned with a lot of oranges and reds and browns. And I was thinking of playing around with maybe a couple of these eyeshadows. And I also have the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette, which looks like this on the inside, and it has a gorgeous gradient of very, very warm toned shades. So yeah, let's start playing around with makeup and let's see what I come up with. So for my transition shade in my crease, I'm going to take a MAC 217 brush and the shade Blazing from the Huda Beauty palette. This shade is not crazy pigmented, so it's very good as a transition shade. Okay, so now that I have this going on, I'm going to be taking the shade Amber and I'm going to be defining my crease a little bit more. Okay, so I like where this is going. I definitely want to make this look darker and more smoky. So for that, I'm going to be taking the shade Oud or Oud. How do you say that word? And I'm going to be putting it in my crease and on the outer third of my eye. And to darken my crease and my eyelid even further, I'm going to be taking Ashes from the Naked Heat. And now I'm going to blend everything together with a MAC 224. And now I'm taking Ashes on a paddle brush to further intensify my outer corner. And blending it out with my 224 again. Okay, so now that I have this going for me, as you can see, very dark, very smoky, I was thinking of lightening it up a little bit, maybe cutting my crease and putting this gorgeous shade Celestial, focus, on the middle of my eyelid. As you can see, it's like this gorgeous, gorgeous metallic gold. Like, look how gorgeous this color is. Yes, God, put that on my eye right now. And to cut my crease, I'm going to be using my Nabla Cosmetics Close-Up Concealer and my MAC 252 brush. Okay, I like this. I actually think I want to cut only half of my lid. Okay, so now that my creases are all cut up and chopped up, let's take the shade Celestial on a MAC 239 brush. Does this look like anything? This is not that pigmented. Like, I know it's a top coat shade, but like I am packing it on a wet base. Like why is it not showing up as I want it to? I mean, this is pretty, but it's not like wowing me like I would like it to. So I'm thinking of putting maybe a little bit of gold glitter on it. What do you think? In the meantime, I'm going to make sure that the transition between the gold and the brown is smooth and seamless. And for that, I'm just going to go back and forth between the gold and the brown eyeshadows. Okay, time to kick off the baking from under my eyes. Time to highlight my brow bone, and for that I'm going to be using the shade Ounce from the Naked Heat. Okay, so now it's time to smoke out my lower lash line, and for this I'm going to be using my MAC Feline Kohl pencil. Look how little mine is. I definitely need to replenish. I'm going to be putting this in my waterline and a little bit on my lower lash line. Like so, very, very roughly. You don't need to be precise because I'm going in with a synthetic pencil brush and I'm going to blend this out. Okay, so now that I have this going for me, I want to smoke the hell out of my lower lash line with this eyeshadow called Cayenne from the Naked Heat, this one over here, with a clean MAC 217 brush. And now I'm going to blend it even further with the liner with just some black eyeshadow. So now that we are fully smoked out, I mean, girl, I wish. Now that my lash lines are fully smoked out, it's time for a little bit of glitter and a little bit of liner. So for glitter today, I'm going to be using the MAC Antique Gold Glitter. This is what it looks like. It's so gorgeous. I'm going to put it on the first half of my eyelid because I'm not really super satisfied with how shiny this Celestial shade from the Huda Beauty palette is. And I'm going to stick it on using my Duo Vegan Lash Glue. Now we're talking. Okay, see the difference? Like, come on, girl. Okay, so this is definitely looking better right now, and now it's time for liner. And for my liner today, I'm going to be using the MAC acrylic paint in the black shade with a little tiny angled brush. And this is a very good eyeliner to use over glitter because sometimes the gritty texture of the glitter can make it hard to glide on top of it with the liner, but this is very liquidy and very, very black and pigmented, and it does a very good job of just gliding on top of the glitter. I'm thinking of going in this little space between my crease and my liner with a little bit of black eyeshadow just to intensify the transition between the black and the brown crease. Okay, yeah, loves it, definitely. Okay, so now that the eyes are almost done and I'm looking all sultry, I'm going to be doing my lashes and my eyebrows off camera, and I'm going to be right back. And this is what the eyes look like complete. I went for this very, very subtle, very, very simple lash. As you can see, this is definitely like a job interview lash, a church lash, you know, why not? But all jokes aside, now that the eyes are complete, let's move on to highlighting. So for my highlight today, I decided to go with this Extra Dimension Skinfinish by MAC in the shade Superb. It's like this gorgeous golden bronzy shade. And before I put it on, I'm going to be spraying a little bit of MAC Goldlite Fix Plus on my cheeks. And I'm doing this before my blush, just as an excuse to put more highlighter on top of my blush later. And for blush today, I'm going to be using Fleur Power by MAC. And now that we're doing more highlighter, let's put some in the middle of the bridge of my nose, on the tip of my nose, Tell, yes. Top of my brow bone, forehead, and my cupid's bow. Okay, now that we are glowing for filth, let's move on to lips. So for my lips today, since I went very dramatic on the eyes, I always go dramatic on the eyes, I felt like going with a light, warm-toned nude, and this is a Nabla Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Vanilla Queen. So this is what the lips look like. I really like how the color complements the eyes. And now let's move on to setting spray because the look is done. And I'm going to be using my MAC Fix Plus in the shade Goldlite. Three bottles of Fix Plus later. And now the makeup look is officially done. Time to do my hair off camera real quick and I'm gonna be right back. And this is the finished look. I hope you guys liked this tutorial. It was definitely very sultry, very dramatic. I didn't expect it to turn out this dramatic, but it did, like every time I do my makeup. So yeah, I hope you liked this video and make sure you check out the info box down below for a full list of products used and my social media links. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really helps me and my channel grow. And if you would like to see more videos from yours truly, definitely subscribe to my channel. That's it for this week's video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!